Online fitness business gurus and coaches are going to hate me for making this video because I'm about to spill all the beans on how I've made millions of dollars through organic client acquisition on Instagram, getting high-ticket online fitness coaching clients. So we're just going to get right into it because I don't want to waste any of your time, and I'm really excited for this video to come out. But before I do, my name's Michelangelo Girardi. After scaling my online fitness coaching business to $50K a month without a penny on ads, I've decided to take it upon myself to teach everyone else and teach all of you. So here it is. Number one, we're going to start with content. You have to build your brand. You have to build an organic presence. So first and foremost, organic content, using what I call the viral reels framework. Okay? Now, I can't believe I'm not charging you for this, but the viral reels framework is essentially short videos, 5 to 7 seconds, trending audio. We have a captivating or polarizing hook, secondary hook, valuable caption, CTA. That's a 30,000-foot view of the viral reels framework, guys. I promise if you hit all of these, your engagement will skyrocket. And if you want an in-depth, deeper view, just comment viral reels framework down below this video, and I'll just send it over the exact training. It's like a 10 to 15-minute training, breaking this down in more detail. But first, we're going to go through the viral reels framework. What this is going to do, guys, and what this has allowed me to do over the last 2.5 years since the algorithm changed, was go viral, which has allowed me to get 1 million views or more once per month at least for the last 2.5 years on my own fitness page. And what this does is this helps me build brand, community, and a following. People only buy from people they trust, guys. And so if you run an ad to cold traffic to an opt-in page, they're very cold, they don't trust you, probably 10 times harder to sell that person. But if you have someone that's being nurtured by your content for months on end, 6, 7, 8 months of seeing you every day giving free value, they're already halfway in the door by the time they come on the sales call with you. So that's why I love the organic strategy. So let's build you a following. But nowadays, as Instagram gets easier and easier for the smaller creators to go viral as well, followers is kind of a vanity metric. And so it's important, it looks great, but what we care about is followers who take action. What does that mean? So we want to get them to raise their hands. Meaning, with the call to action, we want comments galore in the comment section. One of my students, Brooke, used this framework, and legitimately, within the first video, I think it was first or second video, she got 9,000 comments in one of her reels. My client, Jerry, 4 million views on the first video I told him to post, and over 7,000 comments of all people raising their hands saying, Jerry, Brooke, I want more information on how you can help me. We then have AI. Gotta love AI. We're in the era of AI. They pick up that comment, auto-responds to the comment, and initiates a DM for you. You cannot handle thousands of comments coming to your videos. Great problem to have, but you're going to need some help. So either you hire an appointment setter or you get AI to do it for you pretty much for free. So AI then goes to the DM. All right? You can program the AI and create a flow to let it take care of the first couple messages for you. But after that, then you have to step in. And there's a DM script. So again, 10,000-foot view of the DM script. You're going to do goals, struggles. Going to do what have they tried? How long have they been struggling? Ever worked with a coach before? And then, are you open to help? If they say they're open to help, you're then going to try to get them, step 5, on a sales call. And I don't like to call it a sales call. I call it a service call. And here's the way I think about sales calls. Can you ethically convince this person that you have the solution to their problem? So if Bobby comes to you and wants to lose 20 pounds and get off his metformin medication because he has diabetes, and you're not 10,000% confident you can help him, please let him go to someone else. Do not burn that bridge. But if you're so confident that you can help, it is your duty to do everything you can and say whatever you can to get him across that finish line, because it's the betterment for him at the end of the day. So I say go into it like this. If you have the cure to cancer and you're standing next to somebody who has cancer and they don't believe you, but you know that you have this cure and they're trying to walk away, I think 99.99% of people wouldn't just easily let that person walk away. Now, you can't lead a horse to water and make it drink, but you can do everything you can so you can rest your head on the pillow at night knowing you try to save this person's life. And that's how I go into every single sales call, from service. Now, here's the amazing part. Average close rate for high-ticket coaches in the fitness space is 20 to 30%. If you don't know what close rate means, that means out of every 10 people that you get on a call with, if you close 2 or 3, that's a 20 to 30% close rate, meaning they gave you $1,500 to $3,000 or whatever your package is for your services. Now, myself and my students close between 42 to 54%. I think my highest student does like 68-ish%, which is insane. But is it the sales script that I use? I'd like to think so, but probably not. It's mostly because of the way we're doing things in step 1 at the top of funnel. They're coming in organically. We've built the trust with them because we've give. And when we finally make that ask, they've heard our voice. We've helped them with helpful content, and they're halfway in the door by the time they're ready to speak with us. And so your sales rate goes up doing it this way. Now, you've made a sale. SEP sticks. World-class results. How do we get your clients to have amazing results, reach their goal, and never ever want to work with anyone ever again other than you? So I personally recommend Trainorize. You set up your own app. You can custom brand it inside of Trainorize. You create workout programs. You create meal plans in there. You can set up a course in their calendar. You can program auto messages. And so we can essentially give them way more accountability than any in-person trainer ever could. So I highly recommend you do the Trainorize or any app. Please do not use Google Sheets. Don't be lazy. Spend a little bit of money, get the app, and provide them a world-class transformation. Why is that important? Step 7, my favorite, second to favorite step after number 1, is retention. Guys, when I shifted from Google Sheets to an app, my retention skyrocketed 10 to 20%. That was a few years ago. So if we can get, I'm going to write up here, if we can get Johnny to give us $2,000 for 3 months and provide him an amazing experience, he lost all the weight, but he wants more. He becomes a raving fan of us, and now he wants to see if he can add on more muscle. Now there's a good foundation. Guys, I promise you, when you tell that person that it is $6,000 for 1 year, they're not going to bat an eye. Why? Because this is a deal to them. $2,000 for 3 months, you're offering $6,000 for an entire year. He already trusts you because you know you can get him results, him or her, and people only buy from people they trust. So this is going to be the easiest sale of your life. And I promise, guys, it is always easier selling somebody that already trusts you and that you've already gotten results, that's already a client, than it is always having to go find new clients on the front end you have to build the trust with again. So retention is single-handedly the biggest part of my business, and it should be the biggest part of your business. Because now, lifetime value, meaning total amount of money your client is worth monetarily, is not just $2,000, but now it's $8,000 by the time they graduate, at the minimum. What does this mean for you? Monthly recurring revenue coming in. You don't start every month at 0 with anxiety of the first of every month of where your next paycheck is coming. And you're able to spend less on marketing dollars if you ever go the ads route because your LTV is higher. And so you don't necessarily need all these new clients to fulfill on. So you can keep a tighter program, tighter clientele, tighter team. So that's retention. Now that starts on day 1. Retention does not start at the end of the program when you say, oh, by the way, want to join us? No. Retention starts on the onboarding call, day one, after the sales call. Your second call that you speak with this person on, you start mentioning retention. And there's a whole retention back-end system that I teach my students, but we won't get into that here. But I promise you guys, if you follow this, you will be a 7-figure coach helping people change their life and doing so in the most efficient way possible at the highest profit margins. Follow this system step by step. It's exactly what I teach. If you feel as though this is super overwhelming or just you want a closer view under a microscope of how all this works, there's a link down below to book a free roadmap call with me. No pressure, no hard selling. Let me just understand where you're at. Let me give you some actionable tips to help you from where you're at to where you're wanting to go in your business to live a life of freedom financially and time while impacting others' lives. So book a call with me down below. It's absolutely free. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button up above because I post a ton of content like this and more is going to keep coming out. I'm going to provide the value all to you because I am sick of seeing online coaches who are amazing what they do not be able to get clients and change lives because they don't have the knowledge. I'll see you guys on the next one.